What's goody? New day. Um, I want to go to the gym today to, when you go to the gym, especially when you do like a little bit of weight training and then you do some cardio after, you feel really relaxed. So it really depends how much you push in the gym. I'm not trying to get beefy though. Like, I don't want to be beefy. Like, I don't want my muscles to be disproportionate. That's what happens when you do weights. Your muscles get pretty disproportionate. But if you do body weight stuff, they all grow at the same rate. So pull-ups, push-ups, abs, some leg machine. Leg machine's okay. Because if you're not going too crazy where you're trying to get a big ass and shit, like, because people be hitting squats in the gym and they just be getting these big asses, like dudes, bigger asses than females. But it's okay. Like, some dudes want fat asses, so straight. They need it for like sports or some shit. I don't know. Bodybuilding or some shit. But yes, I just want to do some pull-ups, push-ups, body weight shit. And then, hopefully there's not too many people there because I want to do cardio. It's just that when you try to do cardio with all those people there, it's just too many. I don't have a big gym and like people like to go. So it depends on what time you go. So I'm gonna try to go a little earlier and see. But there's like a time frame where there's too many people there. I mean, I used to go really early and there would be nobody there, or really late and there'd be nobody there. But you going anywhere in between, you're gonna find people. So, but yeah, I just want to hit some. I want to get a good workout in, and I want to get a good sweat in. That way, then I can go outside and enjoy some fresh air and get some sunlight while I'm outside. Like after the gym, after the sweating, you kind of get rid of like some excess cortisol, excess waste. It's good stuff. It kind of helps with the meditation as well. So you do that, and then you come back after being outside. The thing is, my back though, my lower back, I do be tweaking that shit. I don't know why. My right side of the back hurts. My left side doesn't. It's the hip flexor. It's definitely my hip flexor though. It's too weak. It's my hip flexor. It is. And I was able to tell because I was laying on my stomach and I was like pushing my right leg up, and where my hip flexor is at, the pain went away while I was tensing it. So it's the hip flexor, which probably got out of position because I sit down a lot. Anyways, I'm rambling. Now for the deep metaphorical, mystical sounding stuff. Yeah, for the deep metaphorical, mystical sounding stuff. The present moment. I think a big thing is the present moment. I think, bro, like, it's a very simple thing. You can't see life the way it is because your mind is distorted by a bunch of stuff. And typically the negative, quote unquote negative thoughts are heavier and have more pull on you than a positive thought. So the positive thoughts will allow you to drop them. Like, the positive thoughts will say, okay, you could be more positive. But the negative thoughts will say, no, you can't be no more positive. You gotta be with me. And that's what the negative thoughts do. Get even sadder. The positive thoughts will allow you to go even higher. It's like a certain threshold. Some of them, at some point though, you can get, the positive thoughts can be a trap as well. They could be a trap as well, but the more positive you get, the easier it is to see life the way it is. But your perception is still distorted by this false reality of positive, 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 which will ultimately just fluctuate anyways, So seeing life the way it is, without all the ramble and the rambling and the ideas in your head, in your awareness, is something that I think is the basis of all genius and all life and all miracles, is the present moment. That's why everybody gravitates towards animals, and even wild animals, even kids, kids and stuff. People gravitate towards kids because they have this present moment awareness that's like embedded in them. So my nose, bro. So I don't think I have a napkin here. So oh shit, I don't have a napkin. So, but yeah, the present moment awareness is where all stuff happens. All great things happen. So it's really about connecting with that. And I think about the manifestation thing. It's about putting your intention in your mind in the unit and beaming it out as a reality. But it only really works and takes into effect when you do it when your mind is still and unbothered by all the other thoughts that you've been entertaining your whole life. So you let go of all those thoughts, those negative thoughts like, what if it's not possible, or I'm not strong enough, or my back hurts, or this, that, and the third. All these bullshit that you say yourself, I have to do this, and I have to do this, and I have to sit still, I have to, even at that level, or I have to focus on like even that, all the shit just completely goes away, and you're just there, fully aware. That is when you talking, see my focus. That is when you plant your intention in as a realized fact, and you really put that out there with as much focus and intention and energy as you can in your heart and in your mind. And then once you do that for a good amount, you let it go. You let it go. You don't think about whether it's going to happen or not. You just let it go, and then you begin to see life the way it is. This is what I think the strategy is in terms of manifestation. Empty out all the excess waste in the mind that you're holding on to. Once you get into that still, open, receptive state where everything is clear, then you plant the intention of what you want to do as if you have done it already, as if it's already a fact. And you put as much focus and as much energy and as much concentration into that, where you feel it enters into your whole experience. And then once it enters into your whole experience, and you're just embodying that without the thoughts, the excess thoughts coming in and saying, no, but what about this? Or don't focus on this. All those excess thoughts, you just embody that new feeling, getting rid of all the excess thoughts. And then once you do that and it's vibrating through your whole being, you just drop it completely. Now you let it go. Whether it happens or not, you let it go. You don't think about like, oh, this has to happen or nothing. And then I think that's where the magic happens. That's where the miracles happen. The serendipities happen. They never happen for the average person because the average person is constantly changing his mind and always thinking about how his life is like not looking the way it is. It's always like, how can I make my life happen? It's never like just looking at life the way it is. And that's why your shit never happens, because you're always bitching about how it should be. So you're gonna just keep bitching and gonna keep creating circumstances about how it should be. Instead, get rid of all the excess waste in your mind. Be in the still receptive state. Embody that receptive state as if it's a reality, and then let it go completely. Give it to the universe, give it to God, give it to whatever part, the deeper mind, whatever part it's called. And don't think about whether it needs to happen or how it has to happen. Just go about your day, okay? Doing what's right for the people, looking at life the way it should be, and you do what's needed. Because if your perception is clear, you'll see what's needed. Instantly, you'll take the intention to do what's needed will come up. In my experiment before, about 2 years ago, I was doing this experiment, and I stopped doing my visualization, my law of assumption thing, and I went to go throw the cardboard boxes away, because guess what? The cardboard boxes were needed to be thrown away. So I thrown them away, and guess what? I found $20 on the ground. This was after 3 days of just saying that I have money. $20. Now, it's not a lot, but you don't normally find $20 on the ground at a garbage dispenser. If someone were to keep this intention up, keep the intention, drop it, then even more opportunities will come your way. Some weird shit that you never really predicted that will work for you and who you are. That's just how it works. This is a theory of mine, and it's true. I mean, even if the specific manifestation thing isn't true, it is true from a personal experience. Anybody can attest to this, that if you let go of all the bullshit that's in your head, then you'll be able to actually see life and have fun with life. And life will naturally be better because you dropped all the negative bullshit saying, it has to be this way, I'm mad about this, how come I can't do this, when is it gonna happen for me? You let go of all that shit. You really let go of all that shit. No worries at all. Life takes care of itself. Life takes care of itself. You have an intention, you have an intention. You feel the intention, you feel the intention. You let go of the idea that, oh, it needs to happen, or when is it gonna happen? Life takes care of itself. And even if it doesn't happen, the freedom that you get from letting go of all the bullshit, life takes care of itself. So, bro.